What's up, everybody? Armor of Light 1312 coming to you live on a Tuesday afternoon. I'm just going to be honest with you guys. Some of our videos are completely on a whim. Some are planned out. The ones that are on a whim tend to be from the people I mentored through the week. There's a running theme between all of them. And when I kind of see that coming, that's where I just get some of the motivation to make some of these videos. This week's coming to you is called Give Yourself Some Credit. Now, people get conditioned, whether it's through TV, social media, the music industry, magazines, entertainment, whatever, that you got to have this perfection mindset. And whether you're a woman and you got to look a certain way, you got to be this perfect hourglass shape. And a guy, you got to be chiseled out 225 and 6'2", whatever. The problem with all this is that when you start out on an endeavor, whether you're at work and you got a project you're on, or maybe it's a fitness goal, you're trying to drop 20 pounds, or you're trying to, put on some weight or whatever, learn to stop and give yourself some credit. Maybe you didn't accomplish every piece of your mission. You just got to keep going till you get there. But don't beat yourself up over the fact of maybe your deadline was, this last Sunday that passed, you wanted to have lost 15 pounds and you only lost 13. Well, it's still better than being what you were, 13 pounds heavier, isn't it? Okay? Keep going until you hit that 15. Maybe it takes you an extra 3 or 4 days. The point is accomplishing the goal and never quitting and never stopping. Make yourself mentally tough when you do hit that little wall. You're not going to hit every goal you set. I wish I could tell you that I did. I don't care if it's athletically, work, socially, life. I've misfired on plenty of goals, but it doesn't stop me from still chasing it and getting after it. It presses me honestly harder to even get after it with more intensity when I do miss. Start to learn to peel yourself away from your own life and start to see things from a much broader viewpoint. What do I mean? Understand that if maybe you missed your goal, and it was just part of your journey and a lesson you needed to learn that was lost in there. And you had to learn that because it's setting you up for an even bigger endeavor down the road. Okay? You got to understand, we as human beings, we see things in a very natural and logistical way. God, He works very supernatural and mysterious. He doesn't have rules. He can do it however He likes. Okay? Let me give you a quick story. So I used to sell sports nutrition products online with this marketing company, and they're like top level you could be was like a diamond. That was like what everybody was shooting to be. You know what I mean? That was when you were set and you were good to go. I went at this thing for about 4 years, pretty hard. I was sold out. I was going to conferences. I was going all up and down the eastern seaboard and parts of the Midwest, road tripping and going to these conferences every quarter. And long story short, the business side of it just didn't pan out. For me and the guys I was working with, truthfully, it just wasn't working out. Now, I could have taken it and been super disappointed, like, man, I'm not this diamond, I'm not successful, I'm not this entrepreneur now, I don't have all this money and whatever. I could have beat myself up, but I took the point and I said, all these conferences I went to, all these leadership events, all these people skills books I had to read, and things I had to learn and develop, I was already a natural leader. But it made me that much better. Now my ability to communicate and understand people more has set me up to be here in front of the camera today and working on the projects that I'm currently doing. So you see how the fork in the road was there? I could have beat myself up and gone into a depressive state of, man, I missed my goal. I wish I would have just done this different, or I could have stuck it out, or, hey man, I did everything I know I could have to make that thing work. It just didn't pan out. At the end of the day, this is what I took from it. I became a much stronger leader. I've been able to communicate with people way better, understand people better, and I can motivate and inspire people because I understand different personality types and different ways that people operate now. So take time. Give yourself that cliched statement of that old pat on the back. Maybe your second grade teacher told you that. Be proud of your accomplishments. You set out at a mission. Maybe it didn't pan out the exact way you wanted, but you still progressed from where you once were. Take time to see that and give yourself some credit.